So today we're going to work on adding fractions. And what we're going to start with is a simple multiplication. 4 times 1. What's that equal? I'm sure you all said 4. 4 times 1 is 4. What about 104 times 1? What's 104 times 1? It's 104. You all knew that. How about if I say 17.1 times 1? What's that equal? And you all said 17.1. Let's take this fraction. What about 3/7 or 3 over 7 times 1? What's that equal? I know it equals 3 over 7. So you see, anything that I multiply by 1 is itself. Now what if I take a division? What's 4 divided by 4? 4 goes into 4 one time. I know I can rewrite that as 4 over 4. So 4 over 4, the fraction, also equals 1. What about 208 over 208? That equals 1 also. So now I see that anything divided by itself is 1. Now let's look at adding fractions. If I have 3/7 plus 1/7, I have 3 over 7 plus 1 over 7. I see the denominator on the left is 7. The denominator on the right is 7. They both have the same denominator, so I can add the top, which is the numerator. 3 plus 1 equals 4, and the denominator stays the same. So 3 over 7 plus 1 over 7 equals 4 over 7. In order to add or subtract fractions, I must have a common denominator. Let's try another one. How about 2 over 9 plus 3 over 9? This denominator is 9, and this denominator is 9. They're both the same. I'm good to go. So now I can say 2 plus 3 equals 5, and my denominators stay the same. What do I do if denominators are not the same? Let's take this problem. 1 over 3 plus 1 over 2. What do I do with that? First of all, I know that 3 times 2 is 6. I also know that 2 times 3 is 6. So, I'm going to start here. 1 over 3. I know if I multiply 1 over 3 times 1, what should I get? I'll still get 1 over 3. I also know that 1 can be written as 2 divided by 2. This is what we call my big 1, or my giant 1. Now I'm now going to add. Now I'm going to go to my 1/2. If I multiply my 1/2 by 1, my big 1, I still get 1/2. I'm not changing it. I might change the way it looks, but I'm not changing it. And I can say that 1 is the same as 3 divided by 3. And what's this going to give me? This is going to give me 1 times 2 equals 2, divided by 3 times 2 equals 6. Now I'm adding. 1 times 3 equals 3, divided by 2 times 3 equals 6. I have a 6 on this denominator. I have a 6 on this denominator. Look what I can do. I can now add my numerators. And 2 plus 3 equals 5. And 5 over 6 is going to be my result. So when I multiply by the giant 1, which is any number over itself. And if I get my denominators to be the same, I can then add the numerators. As in this case, I have 2 plus 3 equals 5, and my denominator is 6.